My father is probably the worst magician of all time. He never quite understood the concept of illusions. Like, he couldn't pull rabbits out of hats because he was a rolling stone, so wherever he leave, his hat would become too crowded to be a home. And he could saw women in half, but only vertically from the pelvis to the calf, and when he was done, he would leave them there to put themselves back together. And he even made himself disappear. But all good magicians know how to bring themselves back, and my father hasn't quite mastered this trick yet. He was less of a wizard and more of a Wizard Kelly because I've never seen his face before. And it may sound like I'm joking, but in reality it angers me. Why must men with my colored skin be almost content with this stigma? Too many plus signs on pregnancy tests have caused black men to subtract themselves from the family equation, thinking that it's cool to divide two legs until they realize it equals additional multiplication and their responsibility will grow exponentially. But black men never been too good at math anyway, right? I know men with better relationships with their guns than with their sons. Show side pieces more attention than they do the lives they created. My whole life I have hated living as a spitting image of a man I've never seen before. I've never seen his face, so he's never been in my dreams before, so I can't even fantasize about what life is like having a father. It hurts to say that 9 months after you made my mother's legs play church in state, you wasn't there because you had something better to do. And I guess for the past 21 years, you've had something better to do. I wish my mother would have met someone better than you. I am better than you. My son will be better than you. Sometimes I want to cry, but I'm stuck in my pride. You sacrificed your only son, but you're nothing like God. Because he gave his son to die for sin. You left your son so you could go bathe in it. Then you became a slave in it. You probably dig your grave in it. I have skeletons in my closet more alive than you are to me. I have imaginary friends that are realer than you are to me. I have ex-girlfriends that are closer than you are to me. It's not hard to see that the salt for my fatherlessness is strangling my arteries. I can taste it in my tears. I've tasted it for years. You couldn't even leave me with big shoes to fill. Instead, you left me with something that was more like flip-flops. Something not too constraining and could easily be stepped out of. So now I have to create my own shoes. I'll make sure I'm always on my job so I can leave my son with work boots. I'll make sure his only father is not our father. I'll make sure he never has to tell his mother Happy Father's Day. I'll make sure he never gets angry at Luther Vandross because he never danced with his father the first time. My father will probably never hear this poem. But just in case he does, I have one last thing to say. My name is Kale Earl Joseph Nelson, and I am yours. These freckles on my face are yours. This redness in my chin hair is yours. This lightness of my skin is yours, and I am yours. I am yours. But my life has been perfect without you. And it will continue to be perfect with or without you.